Roger Goodell.
Okay.
Should he still be the NFL commissioner after the issues he's had and the buzz around Jerry Jones wanting to remove Goodell from commissioner role?
No, I don't even see how a guy like Roger Goodell can be as mediocre and average and yet still demand the salary that this man wants, plus private jets and all the other bells and whistles. Give me a break. Roger Goodell, get out of here.
We agree with you. I agree with you on that one. That one we're not going to have a long debate on. So what we've done today for you guys is we're taking a look who could potentially replace Roger Goodell. There's been some buzz around that. We've kind of aggregated a list of names that could be in the mix here in the event that Goodell was removed from power and somebody else steps up as NFL commissioner. So 5 people that we've heard and linked to. We'll get to number 5 here. This is one that Raiders fans know. Amy Trask currently works for CBS as a host and legal analyst. She is the former Raiders CEO. I think should be a fun addition there for the NFL. Certainly one that would get along more with owners and especially players.
I don't know if you can get along worse with a guy who, like, I mean, anytime somebody goes up to the stand at the NFL draft and just gets booed every time, every pick for the entire draft, you know that he's not very well liked. I think Amy is very well respected in the NFL, and I think it'd be cool to see a woman be NFL commissioner. I legitimately think that'd be awesome.
All right, we'll keep it rolling then. The next 2 names on the list here I think are less known than most people here. So we'll get to this guy. This is Brian Rolapp. Now, he does a couple different things for the NFL. The biggest one, perhaps, is he is the CEO of NFL Network. He's also the chief media and business officer of the NFL. He's also been the COO of the NFL. He's done a lot of different stuff for the NFL. Not a name that most people know. I don't think most people know who Roger Goodell was when he was first promoted. Rolapp, he would, I think, handle a better media side of things.
Yeah, I think the media and all that basically means business and money. And I think a guy who can really truly know what the NFL, maybe the direction that the NFL needs to go in to realistically stay competitive. I mean, with a lot of these other big markets like sports like the NBA or the MLB, I think this is a guy who could potentially get us there.
We'll keep it rolling then with some more names here. This one is Jeff Pash, the executive vice president of the NFL, also the general counsel of the NFL. So Rolapp has the media side. Pash has kind of the more legal side, which could be an issue coming up for the NFL with the CBA and a potential war between the NFL and the NFLPA.
Yeah, Pash, I'll be honest, Tom, I don't know a whole lot about this Pash guy.
You're not supposed to. That means he's doing his job well.
Yeah, that's very, very true. But, I mean, hey, if he's on this list at number 3, Tom, I'm trusting your word on that because this guy, I don't know a lot about him.
I don't think anyone really does outside of the actual NFL. We'll get now to number 2 as we get to some more known names to an extent here. Lamar Hunt Jr., you probably know his dad was the Chiefs owner. Hunt still has ownership in the Chiefs. Now, think of this as the Bud Selig version of the NFL.
Yep.
Again, he would give up ownership, and you can't see but I have ownership in quotes right now because Hunt would, kind of do the Trump style, give it to his daughter or to his son or to a family member and be like, okay, I'm not involved, but like I actually am involved, but this is to reduce the appearance of any impropriety.
No, and I actually have a close friend of mine who works at the Kansas City Chiefs who speaks nothing but highly of Lamar Hunt Jr., and he says he's one of those guys who he's kind of like a father figure, like my buddy Chris always tells me. He says like when he sits down and he talks to you as a dad, but yet then he's like the guy you can go out and like have a drink with.
I like those kind of guys.
And I kind of just feel like that's the kind of guy that needs to run the NFL. We need to have the NFL be a fun league because at the end of the day, it is about entertainment, but it's also about making money in business. And I think Lamar Hunt Jr. would be great for it.
All right, so Lamar Hunt Jr. there checks in at number 2. Mitchell, let's go to number 1, a name that most people should recognize. You definitely should because you live in America here. Condoleezza Rice, the former U.S. Secretary of State. Now, she does have some sports background. Namely, she was on the initial college football playoff committee. She's done plenty of other stuff as well. She's been linked to other commissioner jobs and anytime a major job opens up in sports, Rice has actually had some level of connection to it, like a commissioner job, for example. Not like a head coaching job, of course, but like one of these administrative positions.
So, I mean, it's pretty interesting. I mean, I think at times we try to take people like a guy like Roger Goodell. I don't know how much you know about Roger Goodell's background, but I used to work at the Jets, and the first thing they used to tell us was, oh, Roger Goodell was a Jets intern and kind of like worked his way up. Maybe not having somebody who's just been like through the trenches of the NFL and maybe knows how, we'll say a bigger scape of like the way the world works would be a good NFL commissioner.
This is not the first time Condoleezza Rice has been connected to the NFL commissioner job. She was connected back in 2014 when there were some more issues around Roger Goodell. Shocker, shocker, it also involved domestic violence. This was the Ray Rice incident. So Rice was connected then. Now she's being connected here again. I think she'd actually be a fantastic fit. You get an outsider. I think the NFLPA would appreciate having someone who isn't so ingrained in the way the NFL works. And you have someone who clearly knows how to handle complex issues. I think going from Secretary of State to Commissioner is like, oh, this is easy now. Like, I was heavily involved in a bunch of super important matters. Now I'm running the NFL. This is fine.
Right.
Yeah. So I don't mind Condoleezza Rice as an option there. I'm curious what you guys think in the comments section. Get those in there. Let's roll on to our top 5 candidates one more time here. Of course, we have some Oakland and Chiefs logos and then NFL logos elsewhere because there's no logo for U.S. Secretary of State. There's just not one.
Maybe just a grain of rice.
That'd be funny. Amy Trask at number 5, Brian Rolapp at number 4, Jeff Pash at number 3, Lamar Hunt Jr. at number 2, and Condoleezza Rice at number 1. I saw a comment about Jerry Jones. He does not want the NFL commissioner. I don't think he would want to give up running the Dallas Cowboys.
No, Dallas Cowboys is his baby. I wrote an article about it today on chatsports.com, so we won't give away everything. Check it out, though. Jerry's says it's, we'll say, laughable.
He doesn't want to be commissioner. He just wants to run the Cowboys and win Super Bowls.